Good morning. I'm Cassandra Madrano, and I serve as the project manager for the Texas Interns Unite initiative in the Commissioner representing Employers Office here at the Texas Workforce Commission. I'm excited that you have joined us for our first ever Texas Interns Unite internship opportunities for Texas employers in rural communities forum. We have an amazing program filled with valuable information about paid internship opportunities. Now we are going to move forward with the program, and let me welcome Aaron Demerson, the Commissioner representing employers for the Texas Workforce Commission.
Thank you, Cassandra, for the introduction. And let me also welcome everyone to our internship opportunities for employers in rural communities. We're excited this morning as we have a powerful, packed program that you're going to really enjoy. Let me first of all thank Governor Greg Abbott for his support of both the public and the private sector individuals that are out there making a difference in the workforce space. We can't do this work without the support of our commissioners, Brian Daniel, our chairman, who you're going to hear from, and also Commissioner Albert Trevino, commissioner representing labor. We appreciate the support of those gentlemen. But truly, we appreciate the partnership that we have with the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, Commissioner Dr. Harrison Keller, Dr. Tina Jackson, and that team through the Texas Work Program are doing some phenomenal work, and we continue to appreciate everything that they're doing to allow us to make a difference here in our state. You know, we have 28 local workforce boards that are out there in those communities. We want you to tap into those individuals. If you don't know them, make sure you get to know your workforce solution team and get to know other individuals like Rick Rhodes that's out there with the rural funders. Nancy Wyndham, we're going to do the Power in the Pines that's coming there. Super Dave Quinn, another, Laurie Vincent, individuals that are making a difference in the world of workforce in the rural communities. Kara Mayfield as well. Make sure that you're tapping into those individuals to make a difference. We're excited about what we're going to do here today. We have our interns actually participating on the program. And so Alexandra, Brandy, we're excited about them being a part of this program. And again, continue to be appreciative of the support that we have from the Higher Education Coordinating Board and the work that we're doing in this space. Today, lastly, let me say that at 11:30, we're going to have a hard stop as Governor Greg Abbott has asked us to join he and Cecilia Abbott as we remember this day in Uvalde. So at 11:30, we're going to take a moment of silence to recognize and remember as we pray for those families and those victims. Here with the Texas Works program, you're going to hear from Lisa Shaw, Vanessa Malo, good information that's going forward. Information that if you use, it'll allow you to make a difference here in our great state of Texas. Thank all the employers for everything that you're doing, those that are on this call, the work that you're doing to put into this important program. And we have a lot more coming for you in the future. You'll hear about that from Cassandra as we move forward. And so we also have our chairman, Brian Daniel, here with us today. And I'm going to turn this over to Chairman Daniel, Brian Daniel, so that he can make remarks as relates to this important program. Chairman?
Commissioner Demerson, thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to join with you here today. What a great program this is. I want to thank Aaron for his leadership on this. He has spent a lot of time and effort working to ensure that our internship programs remain very robust here in Texas. These are pretty critical programs. These are pretty critical times for the Texas workforce. We have so many opportunities in the workforce in terms of jobs that are available and frankly, new jobs coming in every month. And I think that our internship programs give us an incredible tool that we can use to help move people into quality jobs for employers to fill those job openings that they're looking for. The interns, typically, we think of them as being in school, soon to finish school. But, you know, the statistics tell us that a good internship program will probably turn into somebody's first job. So we want to capitalize on these opportunities if we can. We have a very robust program here at TWC in terms of interns, summer internships, even those during the fall and spring semesters, and we find that the results are pretty amazing. I have 2 kids in college right now. Both have had some incredible internship opportunities. I think it's a great way to do career exploration and really acquire those skills that the workforce is asking for. So I think conferences like this one are pretty important. I appreciate everybody making time to participate here today. We have an incredible opportunity to spread the word about a tool that really works. And TWC is putting some resources available so that we can do that. Commissioner Emerson talked to you about the commitment from the Higher Education Coordinating Board and a number of employers across the state. I think that is what really makes this work. And so I really appreciate the invitation to participate today. I think it's going to be a great hour. And with that, Commissioner Demerson, let me turn it back over because I really think there's some speakers on this agenda that people are really going to want to hear from. Everybody, I hope you enjoy a really great conference. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman Daniel, and thank you definitely to Commissioner Demerson for those remarks. On with the program. Next, we are going to hear from a Texas employer that has used the program. And I'm going to ask Alexandra Reagan, our policy and marketing intern, to introduce the participating employer.
Thank you, Cassandra. Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us about Texas Interns Unite and internship opportunities for rural employers. My name is Alexandra Reagan, and I am one of Commissioner Aaron Demerson's policy and marketing interns. It is my honor to introduce Michelle Lowe as the first employer speaker of the event. Michelle works in corporate recruiting and human resources and joined ADKF, a public accounting firm, as their corporate recruiter in 2021. She has worked in the corporate recruiting field since 2012 and in human resources since 2001, and she's also a graduate of the University of Phoenix. Please join me in welcoming Michelle to share her employer testimony.
Thank you so much this morning. Truly appreciate the invite. So I was informed about this opportunity for interns from one of our partners, and it was my role to research the opportunity and then apply for this opportunity that we have. So the process was easy. The communication was great throughout. Postings, fairly simple to get our positions posted. And one of the nice things that we have with the postings through TXWORKS is the ability to see not just how many applicants come through, but also how many views that our different opportunities for the different internships that we have are there. So we can tell, are our posts being seen or are they not? A little bit about our firm. We are the largest locally owned public accounting firm in San Antonio. ADKF offers a variety of internship opportunities. So we have tax interns, audit, client services or accounting services, and we also periodically will have administrative type internships as well, which is a great entryway for somebody who's maybe a sophomore or newer in their college career to kind of see what the accounting field's about and then potentially move into a tax, audit, or accounting services position. We offer our team members, so interns are included in our team members, not only a work-life balance, but also the opportunity for work-life integration. Our interns, a lot of times they're still in school and sometimes they need to be continuing and they have a class that is going on during their internship. So we provide flexibility with scheduling so that our interns are able to both attend the internship and be successful and learn and grow, and then also be able to be successful in their career at the university that they've selected to attend. And then as far as onboarding, we are continually developing, revising, and implementing our onboarding plan for all the positions that we have. So we take feedback from all of our candidates and all of our interns that we hire. And we have a separate onboarding plan for audit interns. So for each of our intern positions, we have an onboarding plan. We have one for spring, one for summer, and then fall interns as well. And for us, the ultimate goal with our internship program is to hire our interns. This is not just an internship for us. This is a true opportunity for an individual to come in, go through an internship, and potentially come on board as a full-time staff. And throughout their internship, interns are treated the same as we treat our employees. So they are looked at as a true member of the team and as a full-time staff, even though they're still learning as an intern. So thank you so much.
What a dynamic employer testimony. Thank you, Michelle Lowe. We thank ADKF and employers in our state who are making a difference in this space. Now, I want to move us forward again, and let me now ask Brandy Brunham, our marketing and policy intern, to introduce our state agency partner from the Higher Education Coordinating Board.
Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm here to introduce to you Vanessa Malo and Lisa Shaw from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. These two lovely ladies are here to explain to you how TXWORKS works. Vanessa Malo is an accomplished educator and education administrator, serving as the Assistant Director for Work-Based Learning at the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. With over 14 years of experience, Vanessa is intimately familiar with education administration and programs focused on student success and the development that leads to college completion and career readiness. A graduate of Texas A&M University Kingsville and pursuing her doctorate in educational leadership K-16 at Concordia University in Austin, Texas. Lisa Shaw is the TXWORKS Internship Coordinator. She has an undergraduate degree in business management and a master's degree in educational leadership. Lisa has spent the last 16 years in education as a high school business education teacher, department chair, and district administrator. Being the first in her family to graduate college, she appreciates the value in supporting the post-secondary needs of every student. Ladies, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much for joining us today for the Texas Interns Unite conference series. We're very grateful for your time, and we're excited to be able to share as much as possible about the TXWORKS internship program and all the exciting things that we're going to be doing this year. Michelle, though, we are very grateful for your support and participating in TXWORKS, being a TXWORKS employer, and we look forward to continue working with you. And please check out ADKF's internship opportunities as they're posted over this year. So we're going to transition now, and we'd like to give you an overview of the TXWORKS program so you can learn a little bit more about it, and then we'll go from there. The TXWORKS Texas Internship Challenge, supported by the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. TXWORKS stands for Working Off Campus, Reinforcing Knowledge and Skills Internship Program. So we're going to learn a little bit about the TXWORKS team. So as Brandy was kind enough to share with you information about the team, we have Lisa Shaw, our TXWORKS coordinator, Amy Dalton, the TXWORKS outreach specialist, and Vanessa Malo. I oversee work-based learning for the state of Texas. So we're pleased to be able to share a little bit more about TXWORKS. TXWORKS is a paid internship program where students have an opportunity to be able to expand on their resume, develop their skills, and continue to strengthen the opportunities that they have in networking with different companies, but also to be able to prepare for their workforce. One of the sites that we want to talk to you about and we'd like for you to leverage is the Texas Internship Challenge site. This is a great place for companies to be able to go post their positions, to be able to see all of the applicants that are coming their way, to be able to see the different skills that the students bring to the table, and to manage the application process. In addition, students have an opportunity to register with this site where they can see positions like the TXWORKS internships, but also a variety of other internship opportunities that might exist of their interest. There's resources that you can use. There's even a resume building tool that will help you edit your resume that you can upload into the system. So I would encourage you to register with the Texas Internship Challenge site so that you can use the resources that are available to you. This is free cost. In addition to all of the individuals that are speaking to you today, you can also reach out to us for support. The TXWORKS program value add. So why is this program important, or an internship program important? The value for students is that you gain experience. You're building your resume. You're building relationships. You're successfully completing your education, and you're becoming career ready. In addition, you're developing different competencies and skills that are going to be necessary for your future. The bonus of this is that there's an hourly wage. This program actually has a paid opportunity. You get paid $20 an hour. And so we're going to talk a little bit more here soon, but for the employers, the value add is the ability to have increased visibility, expand your pool of applicants, and also to build a talent strong Texas. You're contributing to building a talent strong Texas and building a talent pipeline. So what is TXWORKS about? You're exploring, you're having an opportunity to expand your experiences. You have a variety of schedules. So there's flexible scheduling for your internship experience. There's valuable activities. You're going to get paid, and a variety of locations that you can participate for your internship. For employers, what are some of the expectations and requirements? The expectation is that it's a meaningful, challenging experience. The students are being able to have a real experience of what's going to actually happen once they get into the workforce. The other expectation is that students have an opportunity to explore their career path with professional development, maybe having a certification opportunities to be able to get additional certificates to complement micro-credentials. But the internship activities are not political or secretarian in nature and not more than 25% administrative work. So these are the baseline expectations of the program. So what are some of the requirements of the TXWORKS internship program? The baseline is that we like for students to work at least a minimum of 8 weeks and about 96 hours total. Now, if you like to work more than 96 hours, you can do that. You can actually work with your employer and you can create a flexible schedule. You can work 120 hours, however many hours you like, and weeks, but at least a baseline that gives you at least a healthy time period for you to be able to do some career exploration, develop your skills, and be able to articulate what you're learning. The internship periods can be for more hours or week. They can also be consecutive. And as I've stated, you can work with your employer for a flexible schedule. So here comes the best part. So students, listen up. You get to make at least $20 an hour. The state is contributing $10 of the hour, and the companies, TXWORKS companies, are matching that $10. So that's where the $20, and that's the baseline. It's possible to get paid more. It's up to each individual employer. And for companies, if you're listening, this is a reimbursement program. So you implement your program, and at the end of the internship period, you let us know how much was expended, and we reimburse you the $10 per hour. So pretty straightforward process. So we support companies and be able to fund the program, but we also support students with the opportunity to be paid while you're going to school and becoming career ready. So some of the things that we talked about a little bit earlier, just as a reminder as to the nature of the activities, not political or sectarian, but most importantly, these internship opportunities are face-to-face, they're virtual or hybrid. So you always want to check out on the job posting what the location, but also if there's a virtual opportunity. We have a company currently, we have a few companies actually offering virtual chances. So if you're going to school at UTRGV, and you want to work for a company in Dallas, there may be opportunities for that. So we have transitioned to a virtual world, so we have definitely expanded for those kinds of opportunities. So for our companies that are listening, we're just going to talk to you very briefly about the process of how to become a TXWORKS employer. So here are the steps. You register with the Texas Internship Challenge site. That allows you the opportunity to be able to have access to resources through the Texas Workforce Commission, but in addition to be able to have a platform for you to be able to post your positions. You complete an easy online application, which is submitted to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. You tell us how much funding that you need. You propose your plan, and then we allocate that allotted amount for you. You submit a few vendor documents that you become an official TXWORKS employer with the Higher Education Coordinating Board, and it allows us the ability to be able to provide you with payment. And then we go through the agreement process. Once you go through those steps, you just begin, you go live, and you implement your program. And we will be here to support you for as long as you desire to be a part of the TXWORKS program. So just a reminder, Texas Internship Challenge site, you want to make sure that you check out the site. This is where you're posting, this is where you're registering, accessing resources. This is just a clip so that you can kind of see what the employer application looks like. There's a QR code there, but you can also reach out to Lisa Shaw and Vanessa Malo so that we can help guide you through these steps. student participation process. So what do you need to do if you are a Texas student and want to participate in TXWORKS? Here are the steps. You want to check and make sure that you are a Texas resident, that you've completed your financial aid application or TASFA application over the last couple of years. TXWORKS interns are between an expected family contribution of 0 to 10,000. If you're not quite sure what that is, that's okay. You can ask us, we'll help you. We'll send you some helpful links and resources. We'll even talk to you on the phone if you need us to walk you through it. In addition, you can go to your financial aid office, ask a financial aid advisor, and they'll walk you through where all these items are located. This is a good habit, whether it's for TXWORKS or any other program, because there's a lot of opportunity when you complete your FAFSA and PASFA applications that you might not be aware of. You might be eligible for grants, scholarships. You might be eligible for work study where you can work on campus. So we encourage you to, no matter what, tap into your resources at your institution. You want to make sure you're a high school graduate, GED, or high school equivalent program, that you're an undergraduate. What that means is that you're in a certificate, associate's, or bachelor's program. And something to highlight here is that although you can't participate at different TXWORKS in different organizations at the same time, you could participate with TXWORKS employers multiple times. So if you go into an internship with TXWORKS and you say, you know what, this is not for me, then you have an opportunity to go and work with a different TXWORKS employer until you figure out what it is that you want to do and how you want to pursue your career to continue to gain experience. In addition, there's an opportunity to be able to do consecutive internship periods. So if things are going well with the company ADKF and you all agree to move on to the next semester and work, you could potentially work for 2 semesters with the same company and potentially get hired. So what are the steps to get there? There's an eligibility form, electronic, that you'll find on our site, and we also provide you. You'll complete that form, and what that form will do is allow us to know if you meet the qualifications that we just discussed. You'll register with the Internship Challenge site. Why? Because there's good resources. So whether it's for this program or any other internship opportunity, you have a chance to be able to see all kinds of different job opportunities and be able to get any kind of assistance that you need from the Texas Workforce Commission, in addition to the Higher Education Coordinating Board. When you're eligible, you get a letter from the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, possibly Lisa Shaw sitting to my left here. When you get that letter, that is your documentation that you're a TXWORKS student, and you provide that to the employers that you're applying for positions. In addition, you'll want to have on hand your college transcript. This could be an unofficial or an official transcripts. And what you're trying to do is you're demonstrating that you were enrolled in college 6 hours or more the semester prior to your internship. So you just want to have those 2 types of documentation for your Texas employers. The TXWORKS employers explain all these things. They're very clear. They'll provide you with contact information. So you don't need to remember all of this information. This is just to give you the highlights of how you get there. Once you've connected with the TXWORKS employer, you found a position you're interested in, then they'll walk you through the interviewing steps and onboarding steps. And at that point, that is success. You're interning, you're learning new skills, and you're building an impressive resume. Some of the items that will be good about the TXWORKS program is that your TXWORKS companies really care about ensuring that you understand what you are learning, that you can walk away with something tangible, not just to put on your resume, but you can articulate and communicate that. When we're having a conversation, you should be able to tell me what are the things that I've learned and be able to connect the dots to your future steps. And so your TXWORKS companies are taking a look at what they believe are valuable skill sets for you to be able to learn within their particular industry. They're going to talk to you about those items, and they're going to walk you and guide you through that. They're also going to provide mentorship and training opportunities. So when you come out of your internship, you should be able to have either strengthened the skills that you've arrived with, but have a whole new set of understanding of the things you've learned. You should be stronger, and you should also be able to connect what it is that you learned in your coursework with what it is that you're learning in the field. So we want to talk to you a little bit about what are some of the skills and competencies that you're going to be learning through the TXWORKS internship, and really any internship you participate or work-based learning. One of the most critical skills is critical thinking and the ability to problem solve. This is something we do every day. But it's one thing to do it on a daily basis with small activities. If you have a flat tire, you have to critically think, what do I do? What are the next steps? How will this impact me? Who do I need to call for help? Or do I know how to do this myself? That's a simple version of critical thinking. The next step is, though, how do I critically think when I'm in my role or my position at work? How do I analyze a situation? How do I figure out what the resources are? So this is an example of some of the things that you will be learning. Oral and written communication. How do I effectively communicate within this particular industry? The ability to work within team. We're all different in how we handle things, but whether we like it or not, we have to work within teams and we have to collaborate. So learning to acclimate who you are and how that works within the team environment that you're in. Digital technology, leadership development, and the ability to manage a career. How do I grow from this? So when you finish your internship, that's not where it ends. You're continuing to grow, you're continuing to learn. And so how do you manage those aspects of your life? So these are the kinds of things that you'll be gaining from your internship experiences. So these are just some of our social media posts for you to be able to have in front of you. And I'm just going to share a couple of additional items with you before we close today. Students who participate in the TXWORKS program have gone on to receive full-time employment with the companies that they've been working for. So this is a promising factor. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen all the time because you may not like that particular area, but there's opportunity. So this is what that provides: access and opportunity and a chance to be able to live and learn. So we'd love to see even more of our top Texas employers participate in the program and offer internships to Texas students. If you're interested employers and you're out there, you have a program staff who are ready to answer your questions and to be able to provide support. So we'll make sure that you have our contact information when this is over, and we look forward to being able to continue the conversation. Thank you so much for your time. That concludes an overview of the TXWORKS program.
Thank you, Vanessa and Lisa, for all you do and continue to do in our college, for our college students, interns, and employers every day. Actually, I have a few questions I would like to ask. Is that okay?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna just join you at the table here. And I'll ask you and Lisa, if you don't mind, and either one can answer. How do organizations benefit from offering paid internships, especially in the rural areas?
Yes.
I think one of the main benefits that they can offer is something above and beyond experience. So internships are designed for students to build their professional skills that they've learned academically and learn what that really looks like and feels like in the workplace. And so when those opportunities are unpaid, right, students are often working other jobs while they're in college, and they, with a paid internship, they can build their skills while earning the income that they need to earn while they're in school. And it also adds an additional amount of buy-in there. So students are very committed when they're being paid for the work that they're doing, and lets them know how valuable their time is.
That was a good answer. Thank you for that. And Vanessa, how do students benefit? I know there's employers out there, especially in the rural areas, and I'm pretty sure they want to know how students can benefit from a paid internship as well.
Well, there's a couple of things. Obviously, the opportunity to be able to be paid is an exciting part of it, because we know that it's challenging to be going to school and also to be supporting yourself, in many cases, your family. And so having a paid internship opportunity allows you to continue to learn and grow and possibly secure professional work once you graduate. That's the idea. So we want you to know that we're here to support you. And so this is how we are showing that to you. We know that your time is valuable, and we want to make sure that you're successful.
Okay, thank you for that. And I have a couple of more, and may reduce this. We have time. Thank you for those answers. And both of you can answer this one. Do TXWORKS internships have to be in person?
Lisa.
That's actually one of my favorite pieces of this. You know, we've all learned so much through the pandemic, and one is that we need to be flexible to the needs of organizations and businesses, as well as to the needs of students. And so we have a wide variety of virtual opportunities, in-person opportunities, as well as hybrid. So we have all of those opportunities. It's really nice for a student who might be going to school in Lubbock to be able to participate in an opportunity anywhere in the state of Texas. And we know we have lots of wonderful opportunities statewide.
Oh, that's good to know. And okay, I have a couple of more and we're moving along. Great answers, by the way. Thank you. This is great, employers out there. Where can employers find Texas Works interns? That's a big question that we hear, regardless whether it's the program or another internship program, employer wanting to seek interns. So where can they find them?
Well, I'll start and then let Lisa elaborate. Texas students are ready to work. They are ready to intern, and they are coming from all over Texas. They are proactive. They have been completing the eligibility form. So we have a nice dialogue with Texas students where we're communicating the different job postings. So if you're a Texas Works employer, we actually get together, we talk about a plan of action, where you're located. The students tell us the industries of interest, the locations of interest. And so as a team, we connect everybody together, and that has proven to be successful. So that is actually how we find our students. I think in the month of May, we had about 350 students who proactively went, completed the eligibility form, and are ready to work. So Texas employers, the students are there and they're ready. So let us know.
And you can connect, of course, that's. what the
Yes,
program-
we'll help with all of that. Yes.
Awesome.
I
That's-
just wanted to add to that really
Yes.
quickly because we ask all of our students to register on the Texas Internship Challenge website as well as employers.
Right.
So if it's a student and an employer who are very independent and they want to go there and seek out those opportunities, that's available. When opportunities are available, our team actually reaches out to individual colleges and universities, as well as students who are registered, to make sure that they're getting access to those opportunities first. We want to reach out and encourage participation on an individual basis, as well as just having the opportunity to log on.
And if I could just share, the Texas
Absolutely.
colleges and universities have been a great partner in
Wonderful.
Texas. And they have been sending the students to the Texas Work programs, but to a variety of programs, internship programs. So we have been definitely working as a team in the state of Texas. So thank you to the institutions for supporting your students and sending them in the right direction.
Well, that is good to know. And we have one more question. And after this, we're doing great on time. How do interested employers get connected to Texas Works?
So they can actually get through us very easily through the website. It was the last piece there on the PowerPoint that Vanessa went over. And then going to the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, you can reach out directly to myself, Lisa Shaw, or Vanessa Malo, and we're happy to correspond via email, set up a one-on-one meeting, and make sure that we're connecting and providing you with the resources.
Well, they answered my questions. I tried to stump them, but they're really good. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Sandra, before you get up, you can stomp them, but maybe this is stomp them as well. But we had questions from the audience, and so we're delighted that folks are asking questions. And any questions that are put in the room, we're going to make sure that we follow up with the Higher Education Coordinating Board to have those questions answered. But to the team, this one in particular, it says, do you also help people who are in the graduate program? My major is social work.
So for this particular internship program is for undergraduate students specifically. But I want to recognize the fact that graduate students are equally valuable and important, and internships in a graduate program are valuable. I will tell you that I'm in a doctorate program and I just interned this past semester. So there's never a time that you stop. But for this particular program, it is for undergraduate students.
They can use the Texas Internship Challenge website.
Yes.
To find available opportunities.
Additional.
So.
Good. And then one other question, I'm probably not on mic, but on camera, but we'll ask this question. How can an employer partner with you? I think you answered those questions, but how can an employer partner with you?
So once they register for Texas Internship Challenge, they can fill out an employer application with us. And then Vanessa and I personally walk them through the steps to have them connected so that they can get reimbursed for TXWORKS interns.
And I'm a commissioner representing employers, and so I'm a little biased here on this side. This is a program actually that's bringing together the world's workforce, economic development, and education in that regard. And we appreciate that as well. But explain the program again, because I think any CFO or CEO will get it. When you have a $20 opportunity, just kind of go over that, how that works again. $20, $10 in the reimbursement process.
Absolutely. So when an employer becomes, they go through the steps to become a TXWORKS employer and they're hiring TXWORKS students. All of their TXWORKS interns that perform work for them, we reimburse them for those wages. So at the end of every semester, if a student has worked and earned $20 an hour, that's a TXWORKS student, we reimburse them $10 an hour for all of those hours. So I think it's just such a wonderful opportunity for businesses that have been really interested in providing a TXWORKS paid opportunity, that we have funding available to support that. It's that important for students to have that opportunity. And it's important that we're supporting the businesses in that as well.
That's anything you want to add to that?
No, I think she did a lovely job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa. And so this is a program, again, in particular, Sandra's done a wonderful job with the program, and we're actually looking at internship opportunities in rural communities. Anything in particular, I looked at this as a concept or an opportunity for folks, for rural students to come home, actually to earn $20, but the cost to the company is about $10. And so we're excited about that aspect. Are you seeing anything in particular in the rural communities?
It's actually been very exciting in the rural communities to have them contact us because they've heard about us from other organizations in the workforce boards, and be able to give that information to them and help them develop that. So yes, we have opportunities that are developing across the entire state of Texas.
Okay. Good. And so there may be a couple more questions coming out of the I'll call it chat. We're on Zoom right now, but from that standpoint, Cassandra, any questions that you have?
Well, I just like more of a comment that I'm just very impressed with the increased employers' participation and the students, and the program is working throughout the state of Texas.
Good. And so another question here. If I'm an employer located outside of a particular service area, but providing internships in a designated rural area from Houston serving Caldwell County area, does it matter at which TWC office we register?
They don't have to register with a specific TWC office. They can register online with Texas Internship Challenge, and then they would reach out to us so that we can have them set up as a TXWORKS employer. But that can be anywhere in the state of Texas, and they don't have to go through a specific board.
Good. And we also talked about the 28 local workforce boards that are out there as well, making sure that you're contacting those workforce solution offices. That's very important as well. And another question, can I receive a copy of this presentation? Of course, this is going to be recorded, and so you're able to receive a copy of this presentation for sure. Is this opportunity available for students attending community college and or technical college?
Can I take this one?
Yes.
My favorite questions. I grew up in a rural community in Texas, and so we didn't have very easy access to four-year universities, but we had easy access to wonderful community colleges. And yes, we do support students who are enrolled in community college. So certificate programs, associate programs, yes, we are more than happy and excited to support those.
And I think Cassandra is actually working on something with community colleges as we speak as well. There's Power in the Pines, there's Rally in the Valley, there's something with community colleges as well. So we're excited about that opportunity. Another question, can municipalities participate in the TXWORKS program?
Absolutely. We just recently, the city of Pflugerville just recently became a TXWORKS employer. And so they're very excited to get going and begin hiring interns for their program. So yes, I highly encourage municipalities to participate as well.
Most of me want you to say that again, because I know the city of Houston, the city of Dallas, all of these have robust internship programs. And so there are opportunities in that regard. So is the reimbursement a maximum of 96 hours per internship?
The 96 hours is actually the minimum. And the 8 weeks is the minimum. If you would like to do more hours or more weeks, you're welcome to do that. And when you begin the program with us, you will actually tell us your proposed amount of internships that you like to host and the proposed amount that you would need to fund your program. And we allot those funds for a 2-year period of time. The only requirement is that you implement at least 2 internships over the 2-year period at any point in time that works best for you.
So I think we have exhausted all of our questions. And so again, I appreciate again the support of the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board. Make sure you let Commissioner Keller know that we are appreciative of the support, and Dr. Jackson as well. And so I'm going to turn this back over to Cassandra at this point. And I believe we have Commissioner Alberto Trevino that's on standby, who's scheduled to be here at about 11:15. But Cassandra, I'll let you bring about the introduction.
Thank you, Commissioner. What a natural Q&A. I mean, that's awesome. And now as we begin to wrap up now that we begin to wrap up, we are going to hear from our Commissioner representing Labor, Alberto Trevino.
Thank you, Cassandra. Hello, everyone. I am Alberto Trevino, TWC Commissioner representing Labor. I join my fellow commissioners in thanking you for taking the time to be at this important event and learning how valuable internships are in your rural communities. I've been visiting many areas across Texas, and I'm so glad to see the employers in the rural communities participating in the Texas Interns Unite program. I urge you to build partnerships and use this as a way to grow your community. This morning, I had the pleasure of participating at the Dow Search Project Internship graduation. 8 graduates were commended for their hard work and determination, and several of them have accepted full-time positions with Dow. I saw firsthand how internships change lives. I look forward to collaborating with each of you to support the labor workforce in Texas. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Commissioner Trevino. You've been provided a great deal of information, and I want to thank our TWC commissioners, Commissioner Keller at the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board, our fabulous communications team and conference planning team for making this forum possible. What amazing team and program. Remember, stay connected by joining Texas Interns Unite LinkedIn page. Visit our website at www.twc.texas.gov and go to Texas Internship Challenge for more information. Lastly, again, as Commissioner Demerson mentioned earlier, at 11:30 today, as a reminder, a moment of silence as we remember those impacted by the tragic mass shooting that took place in Uvalde this day last year. We want to remember all the victims and their families. Thank you for joining us for our virtual forum and rural employers in rural communities. And we hope to see you at our next event soon. Thank you so much for joining us.